So the heart usually gets all the attention on Valentine's Day, right? But it's actually the brain that's responsible for the warm and fuzzy feelings we get around the people we love.
UW Medicine neuroscientist Larry Zweifel joining us live this morning to explain the science behind our emotions. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So tell us, what happens to our brain when we feel that connection?
Well, when we feel that connection, it's really a series of chemical reactions in our brain. So there's chemicals known as neurotransmitters that are released in specific parts of our brain that signal our emotions. And it's the activation of these brain regions through these chemical signals that make that feeling that we have when we experience those strong connections that we feel.
Okay, so how do our close relationships affect the brain long term?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, so when we form a strong connection with someone, an emotional connection, there are lasting changes in our brain, so we can strengthen the ability to release these neurochemicals that reinforce that connection that we have, and that gives us that emotional feeling that we have whenever we're around the people that we care about.
So what impact do these chemical changes have on people who happen to be single this Valentine's Day?
Oh, well, these chemicals can be very powerful, and stress, such as being stressed about not having a partner or having stress in your relationship, can really put the brakes on these sort of pleasure neurochemicals that drive those strong emotional connections.
Okay, so that impacts our chemical bonds with the people that we really care about as well, right?
That's right. So chronic stress in our lives can certainly dampen the activity in those brain regions that are critical for driving our motivations to be around those that we care about, and it can eventually weaken those connections.
So being in love is a really good thing, right?
Absolutely. It's very good for the brain.
Now, I have to know, is it only romantic love, or what if you love your child very much or a pet?
Yeah, it's actually a lot of the same chemicals that are released when we have that emotion that we call love, which is really just the strong reinforcing nature of that individual or place or thing that we're strongly connected to.
So Larry Zweifel, neuroscientist with UW Medicine, thank you so much for joining us. Great insight.
My pleasure. Thank you.